Hello, hello, Street Portal Games. I hope we are live or will be live in a moment. Let me know when it starts, when you see me, when you hear me, if the audio is working, if the stream is working, if we are online, let me know. And this is as almost every Sunday casual stream, our Sunday stream. Let me check this if you are here. Of course, this doesn't work, but don't worry. Bam, bam, bam. Once again, so good evening if we are, yeah, good evening if you're watching in Europe, good morning if you're watching in America. And today I'm trying to do something different, as you can already see that I am a small Ignacy today. I see Paul. Hello Paul, how are you? So, and Sandra, hello Sandra, you're online and everything is okay. That's hard to believe. But it would be awesome if indeed it is okay. So as always, as every streamer asks, if the audio is okay, if the video is okay, and if they are okay, we are ready to start. Robbie Waters, hi. James, hello James, hi. So the gang shows up for our Sunday stream, and we will wait a couple of minutes for more people to join us to have all the people who want to see that. And spoiler alert, today we are doing something brand new, and I'm very eager to see and hear your feedback about that. Before we start the whole point of the stream, what's up? What have you played this weekend? I played Rise of the Empires with Mary. Yesterday I lost, today I won, so that was a good balanced act. I read a couple of comic books. Today I finished the book Arthur C. Clarke, Odyssey, Space Odyssey. Very old book, classic one, written in the 60s, and for no reason whatsoever I never read it, so today I finished that. Audio is fine, says James. That's good. Guys, tell me where are you watching me? If I'm reaching James, are you living in America or are you living in England? Paul, are you sitting in Wrocław in Poland or are you in America or another place? And slowly we'll be ready to start the whole point of the stream, and the point is getting back in past. And I want to invite you today for the 3 hours travel back in time to 2017. And as with many things that I do in life and many things that I design, it's gonna be improvised, it's gonna be crazy. It is I haven't prepared anything besides this setup, so to be honest I have no clue what will happen today. And this is the best for me. I love just improvise, and that's how I design games, and that's why there is so much randomness in my games. That's why I love rolling dice. That's why I love a random draw of cards, because the dice or the cards put me in a random situation, and I have to deal with that. So this is how I roll. Ruben says, hello Ruben, California hears you fine, just fine. And Ruben says, I wanted to know, was there a solo card for Imperial Settlers Aztecs? To be honest, I don't know. I lost control because we raised so many solo variants for Imperial Settlers that I lost control. Kelly, hello everyone watching from Washington State. That's awesome. We discussed Washington State today in Board Games Insider. We discussed some court stories. Przemek Bańka, hi Ignacy, what a change in production. Looks great. Thank you. I'm recording from my home, but I have this amazing fancy green screen behind me and I can do this. There, Lucas, hello there, greetings from Germany. Hello, Lucas, I agree, looking slick. Says Kerdy, hello. And Jay says, would really like to play Imperial Settlers Rise of the Empire, but it's still not available in UK game yet. You know what? This is the not the first time I hear that, and this is the moment I'm making a note for myself. I have tomorrow a Skype call with our sales, and I will ask about it because this is very bad. Rise of Empire UK. James, consider it's done. We will make Asmodee England order this and distribute this and make it better. So we will fix it. Fancy green screen indeed. Okay, guys. So I have I have no clue how many people is watching, but I see that the chat is on fire. The chat is here, so we can start. So I can explain what's the idea behind today's stream. So for more than 3 years, I was recording a vlog, weekly vlog. We recorded about 150 episodes of vlog every single week. Every single week we were documenting what was happening in the company. What we were documenting, what we are designing, what we are working on, my travels, my adventures, all that jazz. And I thought that this might be interesting content for the Twitch channel to get back into the past, to these early vlogs, watch them with you, and on purpose, as I said before, on purpose, I haven't watched them. So the last time I watched them was this years ago, and we will watch them together. And I will give you some insights, some stories, some things that are not covered by the vlog, but I can talk them today after these few years with some additional insight. So we will see if this is interesting content, if you will enjoy that. I have no clue what will happen in upcoming minutes, but I just checked the first video that we released in a vlog format has 10 minutes. So it will be 10 minutes of watching vlog and discussing. So we will see what happens. And of course, the feedback is the crucial. The feedback, your comments, if it makes any sense, if this is interesting, if such insight for the events from the past is interesting for the hardcore fans as you. Mr. Ser says, did you consider some game designs with jigsaw puzzle pieces? I have many ideas for it. I did not. I think this is only my personal opinion. Mr. Uwe Rosenberg, with his patchwork and all other games, dominated this market, and at this point, we don't have a. We are not looking for such games. We had a prototype like that 2 years ago. And we were working, we're developing, but finally we decided to not do this. There was so many games like that on the market already, and famous patchwork is super popular. Anyway, so let us all have adventure right now, and let me try to pull it off. So as Marek told me, now I just go here, and hopefully you will now see my my YouTube page, and I will just click play, and we will see what will happen, and hopefully you will be able to watch along with me, and hopefully you will be able to hear along with me. So the first tricky part here is, because I see that you are seeing that, but the audio, because what we want to achieve is that you hear me talking to you and you hear the vlog. So Marek said that as it is set up, it will work. Hopefully it will work. If not, immediately in the chat let me know that if it works, if you hear the video and if you hear me. Ready, steady, excited? I'm excited because now we never know what will happen. I click play. Let's start. And I'm super busy. We are having a guest today. Eric Lang is coming to Poland and visiting our offices, and we will be playing games. And I have to pick him from the airport in a couple of hours. I'm leaving the office, and this is actually our first time we are trying to do something super new in Asboard Games Show. We are changing Asboard Games Show in the Portal vlog, and we'll be showing you the whole days at Portal Games offices. So sound is good, says Pauline Cow. I just paused the video because I wanted to just make a pause and discuss what's happening. So this is Ignacy with his orange sweater, very famous in Poland. Because when I was doing live streams in Poland, I always had this sweater, and all the fans love it. And there was even people were asking us to bid for these sweaters because it is now artifact in Polish YouTube, which is quite funny. So as you see, this is the first vlog we ever recorded. We start here in my office, and I'm still in the same office after these 3 years. And here we are on this shot is done in the room that back then was DTP room, so the artwork department they were preparing the files today. These days this room is for the marketing department, and as you can see on this whiteboard, once again, because we are now watching these vlogs to give you some insight, you can watch them without me, just as simple as that. But here what we see in this shot, as far as I can see, this is Alien Artifacts. So for all of you who know Alien Artifacts, who played the game, can clearly see I'm drawing something for Alien Artifacts. This is ships. They have strength. Back then you were able to add them additional strength by giving them torpedoes. There were these red cars, and that's why we see this ship and this airplane card, and behind this card there are torpedoes. Back then the combat worked like that in Alien Artifacts. Anyway, let's go. Let's move on. So this guy behind camera, Marek, recorded today a ton of stuff from the office. I hope you enjoyed the stuff, and we're gonna try to publish. Here we see me and Marcin Dudek. Marcin is left company 9 days ago. He stopped working with us this July. He did an amazing job for Portal Games for this few years. More content for you to see how we actually work, what's happening here. From the things that I haven't achieved today, this is an artifact almost on the table, almost played today. I have a lot of new cards in this box. Alien Artifacts, I was right. During the weekend, and we wanted to play today, but we haven't had time. This guy behind camera was supposed to play. And the first Martians, because it's 2017, the year of the first Martians, prototype of the game. The campaign for the first Martians once again, and haven't had time to do it. How long? And the chat says my camera is not working. Can anybody else on the chat confirm that there is some problems here? Let me know in the chat if everything is working well or not well. And as all the streamers says, delay in the chat when you're live streaming is not super awesome. It's always a problem when you ask the chat a question and then you have to wait 20 seconds for them to hear this question and then to get the answer. So hey dear chat, how is it working? Do you see me? Do you see vlog? Do you hear me? Do you hear vlog? What's the situation out there? We have a lag. I'm getting audio, but everything else locked up. Sound is really good, but video is cutting. That's interesting. So it may be the case that I have, when I use my YouTube, I'm downloading because I'm using YouTube, and then I'm uploading at the same time. So maybe it be the case. We will see. We'll try a few more minutes, and if it doesn't work, we'll just stop, and I will try to figure out something else for the next week. So chat, be with me and let me know if this is very difficult to watch or not. I'm watching the chat right now, and today's informant is in for of podcast. Correct. So this is this fragment here. We see Eric Lang. Eric Lang visited Portal Games back then, January 2017. He was with us for a couple of days, and as hardcore fans of Portal Games know, we were designing game together. So that was a amazing adventure. The game never got published because Eric got hired by Simon. The video is frozen. Okay, so we have a podcast. This is a new form on Twitch, me doing a podcast. Maybe when I shut up at some point the video will be at front. So at this point, basically at this point, I paused the video. So the question is if I am paused, if you see me or you see just frozen Ignacy. But for the video, I froze Eric Lang because you said that there was some lags. Anyway, Eric visited us for a couple of days, and we were working on the game for some time already. And as I said, this game never was published. And that's a pity because I strongly believed we had something exceptional. But things happen. Eric got hired by Simon and got involved in development all these amazing games Simon is doing. I was involved in detective, and a few years later I'm still doing detective work, and this is so much work. so much work to do. So I'm doing my my detective. Eric is doing these amazing games for Simon, and our game, our design is in a drawer, never finished. So that's a pity. I see here on the screen that I started moving. So maybe it is the case that either I'm moving, either the YouTube is moving. We will try like that. So I will try to not do mess when we are watching a video. So so I will unfreeze Eric, and we see what happens.
My name is Ignacy Cevacek. I'm here from Portal Games. I have many games to talk about and potato.
So hi there. Any news about Stronghold Undead? We will still get our games in August. No, you will not get your games in August. I'm going to do an update for the Kickstarter tomorrow. That is on Monday, and with some new information from the manufacturer. So what we saw here, me and Eric in my office, as I said, working on a game. It's 3 years now, so I can share some details about the project. The project was set in ancient Rome. So it was players were playing senators in ancient Rome, in these amazing times, not that amazing for Romans, when Rome was under the attack of all these barbarian hordes and all these wars, and the empire was so big, it was so hard to maintain that. And players were senators, whose aim was on one hand to defend the empire and not make it fall, but at the same time they knew that Caesar is going to not run the business for a long time, and they wanted to be the next Caesar. So they do a semi-co-op game, a lot of treason, a lot of bluffing, a lot of negotiation, a lot of table talk. Amazing game. As I said, we never finished the project. I have a ton of nodes. I have a couple of versions of prototypes at office. Maybe one day we'll get back to this project. As I said, at this point, I'm doing full-time detective. Eric is doing full-time all these amazing games from Simon, and we never had a chance to finish the game. We will see. We were making fun that it may be the next Battlestar Galactica. It was the game was so cruel, so much treason, so much pacts, negotiation, and each of the senators wanted to become the next Caesar, but at the same time they had to defend the empire. So too many of the traitor moves were not very good. I see the chat saying that video lag is as soon as the YouTube is on, so we will try to survive this in a couple of few minutes. The question is for the chat: if I start the vlog and if the vlog is on, I'm freezed, but how the vlog is working? Like it is possible for you to watch the vlog and have just me frozen, or it is like everything is frozen? Because if everything is frozen, that makes no sense whatsoever. So let me know what's the problem, what exactly is the problem to watch this, because I really wanted to have some interesting content here for you, giving you insight about the things that happened in the past, like revealing a few details about the game I was doing with Eric. So let me once again, I will try to start the vlog for another couple of seconds, and chat, let me know what's the result.
All the time you are just signing the boxes.
I enjoy it actually. There's it's in English it's cathartic. It's like gardening.
Okay.
It's relaxing.
Last week. So you just watched Eric signing the boxes for Polish edition of Blood Rage and Polish edition of The Others. This is a amazing way, like for Eric was like a super simple effort just to draw some pictures and sign the games. But for you, for our fans, of course, in Poland, it was a treat. We used these copies for the charity auction. So for a couple of next years. They were offered for different auctions, and we were able to gather a ton of money for the good cause. So it was very kind of Eric to do it. The vlog is very choppy, says James. So I understand that the vlog is cut the good audio, but like 1 frame per 5 seconds. So I guess what you may do is to go to on my YouTube channel and watch it along with me, and just have me on audio. And for the next week, I'll try to figure out something else. I don't know if this is the case of my slow internet at home or other problems. But Januszek says that audio is okay, so at least you can hear me what I'm saying. So I will try to find in this vlog the most interesting moments. I will pause because it is laggy anyway, and I will discuss them with you, explaining you what you just think.
We have upgrade kit for Robinson Crusoe. This is a huge thing for all Robinson Crusoe fans who bought the Z-Man Games edition, the old edition of the game, and they want to catch up with the new edition. So in this upgrade pack, there's a lot of cool stuff: the stickers, the wooden pieces, the additional scenario, new rulebook, lots of good stuff. And in a couple of days, we received 400 orders, and our warehouse is just killed by this number of.
So this is hopefully once again you now can hear me and watch it. This is something that I totally forgot that we did it back then, and maybe do still photos instead. Yeah, probably this may be the case that I will just go through them. This is a good idea. I'll try now. So Z-Man Games was doing Robinson Crusoe for many years, and then finally the license came back to Portal Games, and we were able to do our edition. And Paul Grogan from Gaming Rules edited the whole rulebook. He basically wrote it from the scratch. He edited all the cards, and we added new components, wooden pieces, etc., etc. And our print was so much better than the old edition of Robinson Crusoe. And because we appreciated the fans who bought the Z-Man Games edition, we put in our web store the chance to buy the upgrade pack. So people who had the Z-Man Games edition were able to just buy the pack of these new components. And as I just said in the vlog, we did 400 packages that week when we were recording this vlog. So I didn't remember that there was so many people wanting to upgrade the Robinson Crusoe to the new version. It was 3 years ago, and now Robinson Crusoe is on the market only with our edition, and it's absolutely amazing. So I'm very, very happy with the result. But I didn't remember that there was 400 packages out there. So now I'm trying to do the experiment that Paul suggested. So I'm just not playing the whole video, but just going to some of the stills, as he said. Tides of Time. Yeah, that's also that. And this looks like Portal Games Digital. Oh my god, that was also 2017. Distant Double asked me about the legacy element in 51st State. Maybe, but the 51st State is not that popular as Imperial Settlers. So at this point, we are releasing a Moloch expansion, and we will decide what's next for the line. So everything in the hands of 51st State fans. If the expansions are selling, we can do more. Also, when will the new 51st State faction be available? I don't know. Probably next year, because we need to reprint the base game. Anyway, what we are watching here right now in this photo, I hoped for the vlog, but now we are watching just a slideshow, is one of the very first meetings for Portal Games Digital. So this year, Portal Games Digital released Imperial Settlers Roll and Ride. This year we announced Neuroshima Convoy to be released on September 5th. And here in February 2017, we see the first meetings of Portal Games Digital, and the first game they were doing was Tides of Time, that was released, I think, last year. So it was 2 years of work. They worked not very fast. I was always complaining on them. But yes, we see here on the left Rafał Szyma, our artwork manager, and on the right you see Rafał Fabisza, who is manager for Portal Games Digital, and they are just planning the first ideas for the app. Behind them, whiteboards with all the games that we were going to publish in upcoming months and years. So top secret stuff back then. More Tides of Time, and this is, I have no clue. I guess once again Portal Games Digital. and interview with Eric Lang. We should watch it, but if we have lags, that's not very good. And so I will just look for the next content. And oh, I'm talking with him very long. I was looking for the. So this what you're seeing right now is the very famous, very old district in Katowice. This is a city very close to our offices. And Eric desperately wanted to do some sightseeing, but basically Poland is not super amazing to do sightseeing, especially in the cities. Like there's nothing interesting in the cities. But we took him for the short travel to this district, and we had a great time there. We made a very famous photo back then, but I don't have it right here, with me and Eric Lang looking like a heavy metal band. So that was that. Back then, February 2017, Golden Geek nominees, and we got nominations for some games, and I don't remember what games there were. It is 2017, so it had to be for the games released in 2016, so it had to be Cry Havoc, I guess. I guess it was Cry Havoc. Very successful game for us. The contract for the Cry Havoc ended just last month, so we are no longer able to sell the game, to produce the game. The rights for the game get back to Grand Rodiek, so maybe the game will be released by other publisher. We will see. But it was a great time being a publisher of Cry Havoc. Amazing game. What's next? Next is Fat Thursday. So Fat Thursday, February in Poland, we have this insane celebration, insane one-day holiday when the whole country is eating donuts. It was very confusing for Eric when he was in our office and saw these 20, 30, 40 donuts in the office, and the whole country was just eating donuts. This is our tradition. I don't know why was the root for this tradition, but it was quite funny. And preparing for the trip to Cannes. So right after we finished this design process with Eric, both me and him got to the plane and got to Cannes for the amazing festival about games, and the first demos of First Martians happened there. For the first time I showed First Martians in public, which was a huge thing for me, and it was very interesting moment for us to finally show the First Martians, and the tables were crowded, but we will show it in the next week, in the next Sunday, as soon as I figure out what to do with this transfer. So you see actual vlog, not actual slideshows. And this is it for this vlog. Then I just say goodbye, probably, and we play some football in the office, and we don't have this table anymore because it was stealing too much time of my team. And at some point when I came back from Gen Con, I was really angry at my team because they were lacking with work done, and I took this table and I just threw it from the office. And so it was a very stressful moment for everybody, and I was really pissed off. And to be honest, I really miss this table. I love playing football on the table, but that was too much of the distraction for the team, and they were just at some point in Portal Games offices, the days were like waiting to play soccer and then waiting to end the day. People were not focused on work, too much on the table. Anyway, this is a slideshow version of the vlog. It didn't work the way I wanted it to be, but we learned something. The green screen works. That's good. The whole YouTube would work maybe if I have a faster internet connection, so we'll see. Maybe we will try to do it in the week when I am in the office. In the office we have a much faster internet. Maybe I will upgrade some settings here, so we will see. But the most important thing is, if that was interesting for you, if you would love to have every week with me a travel to the past, look at the old vlogs and get some additional inside secret info, things that were back then not public, but today we can talk about them. So that was the idea for the show, the idea for the meeting with you for the half an hour, and just looking back in time. And well, I reminded myself a few things, like this table. I really miss it. These 400 packages with Robinson Crusoe upgrade pack. And I definitely miss Eric Lang. I absolutely love him. I respect him. And this COVID thing and no conventions, yeah, it just reminded me how much I miss my industry friends. So that's really bad. Guys, that's it for my plan for today. I have, of course, a couple of more minutes for you. So if you have any questions in the chat, I'm absolutely right now for you. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and we can talk for another couple of minutes, and I will wrap it up, and we will say goodbye, and I will wish you a great weekend. If you're watching this for the first time on Facebook or Twitch or YouTube, let your friends know about this content. If you're on Twitch, thank you for being with us on Twitch. Please consider following us, clicking this follow button. If you're watching on Facebook, please share with your friends or give us a like so Facebook sees that this is interesting content. If you are here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to the channel. We release a ton of content every single week, new content for you, for our fans, to entertain you, to give you some value. So be with us and support the company by just sharing, liking, giving us comments, because we are doing it for you. And without comments, without likes, without shares, it all makes absolutely no sense. Przemek says, a fun fact, Cry Havoc is also a title of a movie released in 2020, as the year the movie seems to be a crap. 2.7 rating. At least the board game has a better scores. Yeah, the board game is absolutely amazing. One of the best games we published in the history of the company. I'm extremely proud of it. I love it, I adore it, I respect that. And I'm very proud that we did Cry Havoc back then. Kelly says, it's great hearing you insight on the videos. Thank you, I appreciate the feedback. James was different from usual Sunday episodes, but interesting. Thank you. Will there be a reprint of Voyage of the Beagle? Ask me. Joke, Haven Rage. Yes, but in a different form. It will be probably next year or even the next year. We want to redone the whole thing, as with the Mystery Tales. When we did the Lost City of Z campaign and the horror rules, we want to do the same with the Voyage of the Beagle, making a big expansion with the campaign inside and more rules for the casual play of Robinson Crusoe. So it will be not just a reprint; it will be a redevelopment of the whole product. Paul says thanks, and I appreciate, and thank you for being with me here on Sunday. So guys, I'm looking on our website, Welcome to Boston Detective. Yes, Dig Deeper is already in stores. Many of you probably already played the case, and now we are preparing to release season 1. Once again, a reminder, this is the book that you will get if you pre-order season 1 from us, from our company. This is 80 pages book with different stories and anecdotes, like I can just show you, but don't read it because it's spoilers. It shows some cards and then discuss how this card was developed, how it was changed, what's interesting in this card, and I go through different cards and discuss different clues, what we changed, what we had to change, and this is for every single case. All these 3 cases discussed with the anecdote stories, what was changed. I think it's a blast to read it after playing the case. So you definitely need to play season 1, and after playing each of these cases, you have 3 chapters in this book. So after finishing each case, you read one chapter and see how this case was developed, what was fun about playtesting. And so you can have this book absolutely for free, just ordering season 1 from our website. So don't hesitate. It's no brainer. Like for me, for $30, you have 3 cases and a book. Best offer on the planet. So just do it. Distant Babel says, did you say Convoy is being reprinted? No, Convoy is going to be an app. So we are doing the app version of the Convoy. It will be released on September 5th. And in upcoming days we will start beta testing. So if you're a hardcore fan of Neuroshima, if you're a hardcore fan of Portal games, stay tuned, because in upcoming days we will announce on our social media channels that the offer for you to playtest the beta version of Neuroshima Convoy app is up, and we have of course limited number of people that we can provide this beta version. So stay tuned, be with us on our Facebook, on our Twitch, on our YouTube, because there will be announcement in upcoming days. Neuroshima Convoy beta testing in upcoming days, and official release date September 5th. Amazing app. Przemek says the book seems to be extremely interesting. Any chance for a similar thing for a regular detective LA crime? So Przemek, it of course depends on the feedback on the book. Depending how much pre-orders we will have, how many of these books will get to the players, because it is how we see the numbers. We see how many people were interested in this book, and then when you receive the book, we will of course wait for the feedback from you, if you like that, if it was interesting. And if there's an answer yes for the first questions, many pre-orders, in this answer yes is for the second question, that means that you like the book, then we can consider that I can consider trying to write such a book for the LA crimes. Of course, it will be much more difficult, because this one I was writing as designing. So I was designing these cases and writing. I had all these memories of playtesting very fresh. And now getting back to LA crimes and trying to remember fun anecdotes from the playtesting, it will be much harder. But first of all, you have to like it, guys. So you have to order it, you have to like it, and if you like it, if you enjoy it, we will try to do more. For sure, Vienna Connection is coming early next year, and for Vienna Connection we can write such a book as well. By the way, I ordered season 1. Can't wait. Thank you, Przemek. I appreciate that. It's a huge thing for us. It's I'm going to write an article about that, but you are here with me on Sunday, so I can already spoil the article. I designed the system for Detective in 2017 or 16, and I was writing these cases, playtesting them, designing, developing, changing, and I was learning the system. It was a new system, it was a new game that I was just experimenting with and learning. And today, after designing 15 cases already, I'm so much better at it. I so much better understand the system. I can provide you entertainment. I can provide you engaging cases so much more easier, because I understand the system, because I know what was working in the playtesting, what was not working. So in my humble opinion, these 3 cases in season 1 are so much better than the older one, because I learned and my development team learned so much over the years. And so I strongly believe that every new expansion for Detective, every new standalone game in the Detective line is better, because we are learning, because we are getting feedback from you. So although the base game of Detective, this epic campaign, got all these awards and got all this amazing feedback from you, was also the bestseller for us. And yet I believe that season 1 is even better content, is even better cases, sharper, faster, quicker, more engaging. So very eager to hear your thoughts when it is released. In my opinion, these cases are better, absolutely amazing. And James says, I have been playing Pathfinder adventure card game. I did also. Mummy's Mask just recently. Have you played it, and would you consider making a game like it? So I played Pathfinder a couple of times. I absolutely loved it. I didn't have my own copy of the game, so I was not able to go through the whole campaign. But absolutely yes, Mike Selinker and Pathfinder, I had a great time playing this. And probably at some point I will get a copy of this game somehow and play. I remember having a great time with this game. It was complex, it was a little bit maybe fiddly. I didn't understand everything. It was not my copy, as I said. But basically I enjoyed it a lot. So yes, at some point I will dig Pathfinder. Guys, it's 42 minutes of the stream, so we have a last 3 minutes, so we can wrap it up in 45 minutes. So I don't want you to keep with me too long. So once again, thank you for being with me. Sorry it didn't work the way I planned it. Probably the internet connection wasn't a problem. I will try to figure it out for the next week to see if this is if it can work. Because I think it's interesting to just see all the videos and all the things and discuss them today from the present time. Thank you for being on YouTube, and if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. Please let your friends know that there is an interesting channel on YouTube that provides interesting content about games, about game design, all this stuff. Facebook, of course, give us the likes under this post. Maybe share it on some Facebook groups that you are attending, and basically remember to put the notification button on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, so you know when we are streaming. If you're on Twitch, we appreciate being with us. We try and we do our best to have 500 followers this summer, so we have 3 weeks left and about 70 people to convince to be with us on Twitch. So if you are not on Twitch yet, I appreciate if you signed up for our Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/portalgamesUS, and let us reach the 500 followers goal. It is the goal for the whole team behind the Twitch channel, so we try to get to the 500 followers. So if you're not on the Twitch yet, please consider being with us. twitch.tv/portalgamesUS. And what's next this week? This week on Monday and Tuesday, Captain Link is streaming Neuroshima Hex, and then the rest of the gang is streaming Robinson Crusoe and Imperial Settlers and all the things. And I hope to see you next Sunday as well. So we are active. We want to be with you. Thank you. Have a nice evening, says Robert. Hello, Robert. James, thank you for doing that. Thank you for being with me. Wish you great rest of the weekend, and I wish you great upcoming week. For me, it will be amazing. I have a scheduled playtesting of Vienna Connection for tomorrow. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing for you that reminded me. Let me just grab my notes, because I wanted to show you this past Thursday I ran a playtest of Vienna Connection, and I wanted to tell, because this is my life. Like I'm living this. It is very exciting for me. From one playtesting test, it is how many notes, how many changes, how many things to update, develop, make better. There is 1 page of notes, 2nd page of notes, 3rd page of notes, and the 4th page of notes. So 4 pages of different changes or different things that didn't work in this case. During the weekend I updated the case, and so I'm ready for tomorrow for playtesting. So this is Didactive. A ton of work in many vlogs, in many materials. I said it many times. To design this case, it's an countless hours of playing again and again and changing. This sentence doesn't work. This sentence is not confusing. This sentence is not clear. Change this link. They don't understand that. Add this moment. Pages of changes, and updating prototype, and playing again. So I played on Thursday. I got 4 pages of changes. I updated everything during the weekend, and for tomorrow, for Monday, I'm ready for another playtest, and once again pages of corrections, and again till you have this amazing product that is called Vienna Connection early next year. I'm super pumped up about this, and season 1 coming, Vienna Connection in development. Great time for Detective Line. And now I'm done, and now I can say goodbye, good night. Thank you for being with me. See you next time, and remember, sign up for our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/portalgamesUS, because we have upcoming streams this week with our amazing team.